Roughly 600 million years ago, the seafloor resembled a massive, overgrown garden. The bottom was carpeted with soft-bodied organisms, lying completely still, existing in a world without jaws, claws, or terror. Survival during this era was a passive exercise. Most life forms simply anchored themselves in place, absorbing raw nutrients directly from the environment, or slowly filtering microscopic food out of the passing currents. Without the threat of being eaten, there was almost no pressure to adapt. The strategy for success was simply to grow, feed, and reproduce, which caused the pace of evolution to crawl for millions of years. That stagnation ended roughly 541 million years ago. A single organism abandoned the passive waiting game and developed a new strategy. It actively hunted down another living creature. This shift from waiting to hunting destroyed the biological peace of the planet. From that moment forward, life on Earth was forced into a permanent, inescapable state of competition. The first hunted animals were highly vulnerable. They had evolved in a safe environment, which meant they lacked armor, sensory warning systems, and any anatomical mechanism for escape. To a hunter, the ocean floor was a buffet of free calories. The introduction of active predators triggered a rapid-fire period of evolutionary development. Today, scientists call this sudden burst of biological design the Cambrian explosion. This flowchart maps the physical escalation loop. Prey developed defensive armor. In response, predators developed heavy-duty jaws to crack it. Next, prey evolved muscles and fins to swim away, forcing predators to evolve streamlined shapes and speed to catch them. Every defensive adaptation instantly created an environmental demand for a new offensive counter-adaptation. The two sides locked into an endlessly accelerating loop of biological improvement. Survival was no longer guaranteed by simply existing. It now required constant, active participation in a high-stakes competition over physical design. The scale of these early biological weapons was immense. Anomalocaris, an apex predator of the Cambrian period, grew up to 3 feet long and featured a terrifying circular feeding structure flanked by complex, stalked eyes. Vision provided predators with their most significant tactical advantage. Before eyes became common, predators mostly bumped into their meals by chance. Sight replaced blind luck with precision, allowing a hunter to track movement, identify specific targets, and coordinate an ambush. Prey animals had to match this sensory leap immediately. To survive, they needed their own eyes to process incoming visual danger signals fast enough to trigger an escape sequence before the predator arrived. Translating light into movement requires massive processing power. This intense pressure forced animals to develop advanced central nervous systems, wiring bodies to react instantly. Primal states like alertness, anxiety, and fear originated during this era. They served as mandatory biological tools to keep animals alive in an environment where hesitation led to death. As early predators succeeded, they shifted into a global ecological role. By controlling prey populations, they dictated which territories were safe to inhabit and which were too dangerous to cross. This population control linked previously isolated species together, forging the very first interconnected food chains. The threat of being eaten became Earth's greatest engine of innovation. Traits like chemical venom, optical camouflage, and intricate social behaviors all emerged to solve the problem of survival. Every predator-prey dynamic we see today is an active continuation of this ancient loop. A lion stalking a zebra or a sock diving at a mouse are participants in the exact same biological contest. Humans sit at the apex of this evolutionary chain. We carry highly specific traits in our biology that were handed down by countless generations of both hunters and hunted. Our forward-facing eyes, our intelligence, and even our startle response are direct descendants of the survival pressures forged by the first predators. The simple decision to hunt rather than wait accelerated the pace of biological change, constructing the complex, highly aware natural world we inhabit today.